Good.
Good afternoon. We have a lot to be thankful for and a lot to celebrate. We are very proud of these young ladies and young gentlemen who are ready for middle school. Very, very proud of them. It was a little emotional today watching them walk through the halls because they have been with me since first grade and they were a lot smaller then and they smelled a lot better then too. On a serious note, boys and girls, you are ready. You are ready to go to middle school. You are ready to make a difference. And I know that you're going to be something very special when you're older. All of you look very handsome. And parents, you've done a great job in working with us for all these years. I'm trying not to get emotional. Thank you for sharing them with us. They are all truly a blessing. On our website, we are doing this just like we do our Student of the Month. You will be able to watch this. So if you have a family member who could not make it, you will be able to view it at different times. They can go on, Mr. Ack is going to download it after this so that you'll be able to have it. As far as the slideshows go, our 5th grade team pulls together DVDs for each of you so that you can celebrate those pictures throughout many years. Well, I'm going to let the teachers take over. Thank you all for joining us, and thanks again for letting us share your blessings.
Good afternoon. First, I'd like to thank my 5th grade team, Ms. Kramer, Mrs. Warning, and Mrs. Sims for all your help throughout the year. You guys are the best. I had the opportunity to work with all 5th grade students this year, and I want to say congratulations to all of you. It's your special day, and I think you need to give yourself a round of applause. We've smiled, we've laughed, we've cried, and we've grown together. I was fortunate and blessed to have 8 students that came into my class from 4th grade into 5th grade this year. I had 1 student who came in the middle of the year, and I have 17 students who I taught in 4th and 5th grade. So I'm really going to miss all of you. We've been through a lot together. I've watched them grow from small children to young ladies and gentlemen. And the simple thing of saying good morning, and to the difficult time of saying goodbye today. One of my students said it best. When we were on the Baltimore trip, and I hope he remembers this, we were walking around and a group of students whom I had to watch, and all day long I just kept saying them, stay together, don't get lost, stay together, don't get lost. And one of my students, Anthony Moreau, you remember Anthony? He said yes, because we are family. He did. And he was right, we are family. And these students have been my family for 2 years, and I'm really going to miss them dearly. Before I give the diplomas, I'd like to recognize one of my students. I nominated this student for the Ben Carson Scholarship Award. She had to fill out a questionnaire, and she had to write an essay. And in March, she received a letter that she had won it. And in April, she went downstate to receive the award and a scholarship of $1,000 for the college of her choice. Please help me recognize Lauren Bischoff.
When I was at the ceremony, they gave me this medal. It has my name on top. Okay. And my certificate with my one, and it says that I won my $1,000. And at a board meeting, they presented me with an outstanding accomplishment award and 2 other students that wanted to bend Carson Award this year. I just want to say thank you to all my teachers that I've had over the years, because I wouldn't be here without them, and of course Ms. Brunhouse and Ms. Swanman for nominating this for me, and just my parents, of course, for like making me write the essay and do the questionnaire when I didn't want to.
At this time, I'm going to give my 5th grade diplomas. A beautiful smile, intelligent and kind, Lauren Bischoff. Helpful, kind, athletic, and loves soccer, Jonna Collins. Sweet, kind, and caring, Annalise Cooper. Reliable, kind, and sociable, Haley Cobb. Organized, helpful, and artistic, Chelsea DeBerry. Kind, thoughtful, and artistic, Katie Ranke. Creative, artistic, and skillful, Jonathan Haynes. Friendly, agreeable, and pleasant, William Harvey. Respectful, quiet, and modest, Ada Horvath. Cooperative, artistic, and athletic, Jaden James. Outgoing, sociable, and adventurous, Avery Lehman. Quiet, hard worker, and my history buff, Skylar Lewis. Sincere, thorough, and a hard worker, Kayla Massey. A problem solver, intelligent, and ambitious, Nicholas Mayer. Helpful, kind, and generous, Marcus Mesa. Unique, open-minded, and inventive, Anthony Moreau. Kind, flexible, and an excellent writer, Allison Morris. I need to tell you a little bit about Allison. She's been writing a book all year, and she has 55 chapters written. And in each chapter, she has about 5, 6, or 7 pages. Her goal is to publish this book when she gets older. So I'm looking forward to getting the book and have it signed from her. Thorough, careful, and a hard worker, Miss Cassidy Plowden. Quiet, a hard worker, and always tries her best, Taya Reeves. and snazzy, and that's a story in itself. Check yourself. Kind, hardworking, and well-mannered Jacob Seacrest. Creative, a storyteller, and a vivid imagination, Alex Sherwood. Crafty, creative, and sociable, Luke Slagle. Athletic, cooperative, and artistic, Braden Sloan. Clever, motivated, and positive, Perry Warning. Friendly, sincere, and good-natured, Harley Wilson. I now present to you my 5th grade 2016 graduating class. All right, guys, come around here. Come over here, you guys. I have to talk to you for a minute. Come on, guys. I'm really proud of you guys. You've worked hard this year, and you've learned a lot. I want you to take what you've learned. I want you to go to that middle school, and I want you to learn more and more. And I want you to become something, because I know that all of you can do it. And I'm going to be looking for your name on the honor roll list in the newspaper. Okay? I'm going to miss you guys. Big girl.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody hug everybody here.
Oh God, it's videotaping us. Run, everybody! Run!
Good afternoon. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ms. Craver. And I have had the pleasure of working here now 4 years. And it's in my opinion that I work with the absolute best team at this school. They are undeniably just unreal. They make me a better teacher. We work well together. We meet every week to plan things. And many of you don't see how hard they really work for you and your children. So, ladies, I love you guys. I'm already bald. Can't help it. I'm a sap. You'll see that. It's just the way it is. So what I always do is kind of a tradition now for me. I usually take the children's names and I write an acrostic poem, which is I use every letter of their name and just tell some things about them that I feel make them them and what I love about them. So here we go. This person is a card trick specialist, an all-around great kid, mannerly, enjoys video games, ready for 6th grade, on a soccer team, needed stitches in his head this year, Cannon Brown. He looks very handsome today. Now But when I was writing all this down, I didn't put them in order that they would be called. Great job, Ms. Kramer. So it may take me a second to find the next student. Just bear with me. Okay. Brent is sometimes what I call him. Radiant baseball player, a member of the band, definitely understanding and patient with others, yearns to be successful, Brady can be. Brady is sometimes what I call him. Ready for SMS, enjoys baseball, nice to all his classmates, and he has a terrific laugh, like the best laugh I've ever heard in my life. Will crack you up even if you don't know what he's laughing about. Brent C. And I should have said Brent Canfield, but it's just a habit. In my room, I have 2 sets of twins. I have 2 Brents, 2 Aidens, so it's always like their first name and a last letter. So, sorry, Brent, it was Brent Canfield, not Brent C. Enjoys animals, reading specialist, intelligent, nearly the tallest 5th grader I've ever had, Aaron Cottrell. She just broke my heart. She told me she loved me when she came up to hug me. Oh, Aaron! Oh. Okay. Now I can't see Aaron, thanks. A model student, into baseball, deserves the best, always gets straight A's, not going to be the same without him next year, Aiden DeWitt. I've been waiting on this one. This student came to us new this year, and he has just lit up our classroom, and my students absolutely adore him. Bilingual, respectful to all, uplifting, makes us laugh all the time, not afraid to remind me of my diet that I am on. He does this on a daily basis. Ms. Kramer, you're not supposed to be eating that. Ms. Kramer, don't forget your diet. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know. Outstanding with technology, Bruno Diaz. And this little lady, I just happened to say, looks absolutely amazing today. She is one that has her hair up in a ponytail every single day of 5th grade. Every single day. And when she walked in today, I was blown away. You are beautiful, darling. Keen trumpet player, enjoys baseball and basketball, loves her animals, can get my jokes. I wish her the best of luck. Every assignment completed as a 5th grader, Kelsey Dixon. Matthew's good friend, a video gamer, soccer player, one great sense of humor, never a dull moment, Mason Durst.
Hi.
Mature for her age, a tutor for younger kids, determined to be successful, definitely athletic, intensely competitive, enjoys skiing. We call her Maddie, but her real name is Madeline Easterton.
a mathematician, truly a hard worker, honor student, enjoys playing softball, in the band, artist, Athena Hefner. All right, this next one is probably gonna make me cry. Just because one of the things that I love to do with my students, even before they become my students, is to build a rapport with kids. I think if you do that, they will do anything for you. And I started talking to this little one in the hallway. I graduated high school with her mom. And I have a nickname for her, and you'll hear that here in just a minute. Now I can't see again. Brightens my day, rambunctious, into cooking and baking, enjoys dance and softball, learned so much this year, loves her pets, always be my peanut, Briella Hazelwood. Jubilant, one smart cookie with a talent for writing comics, honorable student, never disappoints me, John Hollingsworth. That boy will be extremely successful one day. He is such a hard worker. Major video game player, a great sense of humor, a top reader, technology pro, has a love for monkeys, enjoys making others laugh, writing is truly his specialty and gift, Matthew Judd. Joy to have in class, the ultimate hunter and fisherman, super organized, takes his time, enjoys band and sports, never gives up, Justin Cope. All right, this is another that's gonna make me sappy. This little girl came to us this year for the first time, and she is just an incredible young lady. Gonna miss her so much. Imaginative, undeniably a hard worker, loves cheerleading, incredibly neat handwriting, a great student and friend, never complains, a wonderful influence on others, Juliana Lanchine. Broke his wrist this year. Roots for the Green Bay Packers. We have an issue with that because I'm not a Packer fan, but I let it slide. Enjoys playing football, now ready for the middle school, tries his best, and he has improved so much this year. I'm so proud of you, Mr. Brett Lemay. Now we're up to the next set of twins. Had my work cut out with these two this year, just saying. Nothing like his brother Noah. Enjoys sports, team player, has a good sense of humor, amazing family, notorious for his card tricks. Yes, he will be successful. Easy to get along with, loves the Steelers. I'm going to miss you so much, Nathaniel Moore. wish your name was a little longer, because yours could be like 3 pages long, but you only have 4 letters in your name, so that might be a good thing for you. A natural-born jokester. That says it in and of itself. Once tried to trick me by switching places with his brother, even down to their shoes. They switched their shoes, they switched their seats, I mean, everything. Didn't work though, did it? This guy was pretty sharp. A sports fanatic has to look for everything because he can't find anything. No more. Joyful, energetic, with a positive attitude. This child, I have never in my life seen him angry, be nasty to anyone. Anything we do, even if it's probably the horriblest lesson we've ever done, he's like, yes! He's always gung-ho, excited. Top student and percussionist, terrific friend, Jet Miller. I think he also looks mighty fine today. All right. Another sappy one. Sorry. This kid is an artist. He's into video games. He's a developed creative writer. He's a computer whiz. And he's never out of energy. He always kept me on my toes. I love you, and I will miss you so much. Eden Moyer. All my kids make me sappy. I can't help it. It's just not certain ones, but oh. This next one off, that makes me a little weepy. I had the pleasure of having her brother. He has many friends, an athlete, a great kid from a great family, going to be super successful someday. I hate to see you move on to 6th grade. Enjoys playing soccer. We call her Maggie, but her real name is Marguerite Nickel. Loves to dance, into fashion, a straight A student, Miss Leah Winker. This next student is such a sweetheart, and I'm saying this to be extremely, she's going to think this is hilarious, but a girl would not have her head if it wasn't attached to her shoulders. She should have been a blonde. She's not. She's my girl, I love her. She forgets everything every day when we leave. I'm like, do you have this? Do you have this? Do you have this? Yes, 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 yes. She leaves, and guess what? She left something. But it's okay. We love her anyway. Best friends with Athena. Enjoys playing soccer. Listens to Ariana Grande. Loves wolves. Always tries her best. Miss Bella Sisler. This student is probably one of the, I feel, most together students that I've ever had. As far as maturity, being ready to move on, going to be successful, just unreal. Loves playing football, an athlete, numerous home runs this baseball season already, does tutoring in younger grades, enjoys math, a natural leader that I know will make me proud in Philadelphia. I nominated him for a Leadership Academy with STEM, and he is pursuing it, so he will be going to Philadelphia this summer to represent our school at that academy. So very proud of you, Landon Tasker. This is another one that makes me a little weepy for a couple reasons. Number one, I've known her since she's been teeny. She comes from a place where I used to teach, called Kitzmiller. So, and I've taught with her grandmother my whole teaching career, from Kitzmiller to here. We've been teaching together, so a big bond there with that one. So she is a Kitzmiller kid. She's in chorus. She enjoys reading. She's ready to move on, and always there to help me Tierra Warren. Okay, now for the worst part. I always try to have something to say to the kids, just something that they can relate to, that kind of is heartfelt, and just the things that we've been through the whole school year. So I always like you to look at me. So if you can't see me, will you please move so that you can? And I will be talking directly to them. Okay, so I'm not going to look at you all. You're beautiful, but I want to talk to them. Okay, so don't mess up the computer and stuff, or we'll get in trouble. Okay? This year we've been watching the Eagles. Remember that? We watched Eagles online through a live camp from DC, and we also watched a pair from Georgia. We watched everything about them, right? We watched when they hatched, when they grew up, becoming young juveniles. We watched when they did funny things, like go to the bathroom. That was probably like one of the most funniest things we like to watch, the little eaglets do their business. We watched them eat, which can be disgusting at times. We watched their parents take care of them, the nest, take care of protecting them, teaching them. And I started thinking, you know what? Our class is just like that. I am just like the eagle parent, and you all are my little eaglets. Okay? Yes, we have watched them, you're right. So, from the day that you came to me, I have watched you grow and mature. I have witnessed your mistakes and been there to pick you up. I have been present for your accomplishments and proud of the awesome fifth graders you are today. Of course, our favorite times are those funny ones we still talk about today, like our whip and nay-nay. We love to dance to that song, right? Me putting fake poop on a couple of your chairs. Our daily singing. We love to sing in my class. My sarcastic comments. And I could go on and on and on. I feel just like the eaglet parents, making sure that you have a clean classroom, taking up for you and protecting you even when you didn't realize that that's what I was doing. My most proudest and fondest moment was being your teacher and teaching you everything I felt you needed to be successful as a student and as a human being. But now, like the eagle parents, my job is finished, which is the hardest part. I have given you all I can and hope you have enjoyed your time with me. Like the eaglets, you are ready to leave the nest. And it is time for my babies to fly and show the world how wonderful you are. So I want you to fly free and know that I will always love you.
end, I also want to start by thanking my team because they're amazing, and we really do help each other, and one person's weakness is another person's strength, and I think we see that a lot in our students too, and our team definitely has those qualities. Once I have a group of students, I always consider them to be my kids, and I always tell them that if they need anything, they can always come back and I'll always help them. So I'm very proud of this group. I don't always get emotional, but I'm very attached to them. So, all right, I'll start off with my first student. He is amusing, energetic, and a future scientist, or perhaps a video game creator, Dylan Bosky. This girl is calm and determined, but also very thoughtful and generous. Anna DeBerry. She is caring, she's sympathetic when others are sad, but she's also very optimistic. Everything will always work out. She is very interested and proudly supports our military. Maggie Jones. He's fair. He tries to make sure that everybody gets a fair chance. He's brave. He's compassionate. He's very charming with the ladies. And he loves football. Dakota Icorn. This girl is ambitious. Nothing stands in her way. When she has a goal in mind, she moves straight towards it. She can be a little bit of a perfectionist, but she is a huge helper in class, and she loves to dance. Amelia Fitzwater. This student has very distinguished character. She's the true definition of altruistic. She always puts others before herself. She's very down to earth and well-rounded. She's going to be very successful. She would make a great teacher someday. Taylor Friend. He is inventive, he is trustworthy, he can adapt to any situation, nothing upsets him. Nick Glover. He is curious. He starts every day with a question. He is very excited. If he is looking forward to something, he counts down the minutes. He is sincere, and if you want an honest opinion, you should ask him. Chase Gordon. He is loyal to his friends and his classmates. He's very active and brave. He's always doing dangerous things. He has no fear. Very independent. Finishes every task with little help. RJ Harness. She can be cautious and patient, but she's very understanding. Justine Henderson. She is pleasant and cooperative. She's careful. She loves to tutor younger kids, and she's very responsible. She remembers to go every day right on time and help a younger second grade student, Emily Holland. He is thoughtful and introspective. He has so much honor. He is a true intellectual with many interests. He will go very far in life. Alex Hostetler. This one kept us laughing. He's curious and determined. He's also very adventurous and enthusiastic. He loves science experiments, has a chem lab in his backyard. Josh Knight. He's inventive and reserved, but very agreeable. He doesn't like chaos. He likes things to be orderly. Derek Cleppinger. He's assertive and confident, very protective. He is persistent and will not stop, even when everyone else gives up. Nick Ledford. He's considerate and he has a huge amount of integrity. He is a very conscientious worker. He might be the last one to finish, but it will be perfect. He's resourceful. He can make anything that he needs. He's athletic and strong. Colton Lee. A long time ago, Colton's dad and I were in 5th grade here at Rodford Elementary together in the same class, so that's always very special. This girl is decisive, she's communicative, she's helpful and creative. In fact, on the way up here, we had about 10 minutes before the ceremony started, and she said, "Is there anything you need me to do? I can help for a few minutes." She loves to dance and perform. Grace McGrody. She's bright and productive. She gets a lot done in a little amount of time. She's very intuitive. She can read other people very well. She loves horses. Emma Michael. He's very witty and conscientious. He's sensitive, yet hardworking. He never gives up. Liam Obeshane. She's enthusiastic and imaginative, straightforward. She is fast as lightning when she runs, and she loves unicorns. Gracie Owens. She's generous and diligent. She's very patient. She also tutors some of the students in younger grades. I think I had about 8 students in my class who willingly gave up either part of their morning or afternoon that tutored 2nd and 3rd graders. So we're a very giving group. She is another one that would make an awesome teacher someday. Jada Rinker. He's reliable and pleasant, yet sensible. Even though he's so sensible, he loves to read about mythology and mythological creatures. Asher Spencer. He's sincere and totally honest. He can be hilarious. He's very extroverted, protective of his friends. Another one that fairness is very important to. Levi Stewart. She's creative, she's neat and organized. She's also shy, but once you get her to open up, she is very imaginative and has a unique sense of humor. Kaden Thayer. He's considerate, he's fearless, he's very understanding, talks a lot about his family. I think he's an excellent big brother. Aiden Thrasher. And in closing, I just have like 5 tips that I want to tell the kids. It would probably be better if you don't look at me too closely because I don't want to be emotional. But when you go to middle school, and even on past middle school in life, I want you to think back to the friendships that you made here at Broadford, and I want you to support each other. I want you to stand up for each other, and don't be afraid to speak out against injustice. One of my favorite quotes that represents this tip is, "I don't want you to save me. I want you to stand by my side when I save myself." And I hope you know that I will always be standing by your side. My second tip is that you have an almost infinite number of choices available to you in the future. And my advice to you is to choose something you're passionate about. When I was a young girl, I lined up all my dolls and played school. So I was passionate about it from a young age. If you find something that you're passionate about, it will be so much easier. Always set goals and have high expectations. If there's something you really want to accomplish or a place you really want to travel, set the goal and make it happen. Don't give up. My fourth tip is maintain your own personal integrity and always have your best attitude. You can only control a bad situation by your reaction to it. Sadly, life is not always fair. But the happiest people don't worry too much about whether life is fair. They just get on with it. My fifth and final tip is try to learn something new every day. I really believe that reading is the key to success, and education is a very powerful tool. I hope that I have taught you everything that you need to be successful, not only in middle school, but also in life. And I really do mean, if you ever need anything, I'm only a phone call away. Thank you very much.
For those that don't know me, my name is Mrs. Marnick. I absolutely despise going last because I'm probably the biggest staff out of the bunch, and I've had to sit over there and hold it in this whole time. So I'm going to try to keep it together. Thank you all for kind of sticking in there with us and coming out to support our graduates. I know that each of the teachers ahead of me has mentioned the team that we work with, and I'm going to do it again because truthfully, you can't do this job without supportive team members. Reagan Mullins told me today that I get to come to school and hang out with my best friends, and I do a little bit of work, but yes, I do get to be with my friends all day, so it is really a neat situation. This day, really, it's on our minds for weeks. Not only do we have to get up and talk in front of you, but we kind of have to cram in an entire year in just a few minutes. And it's really important to us to communicate to you how important your kids have been to us throughout this year. Ms. Barnhouse talked earlier about being a family. And really, when you teach children, it happens almost instantaneously. We laugh together, we get frustrated together, cry together, which we're getting ready to do. But most importantly, we learn from each other. I realize that you may not remember how to convert fractions into decimals or the year that the French and Indian War started. But hopefully there are some lessons that you've learned that you will take with you throughout your life. For example, hard work pays off. Honesty is the best policy. Keep your hands to yourself. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Clean up after yourself. Jathan, if you keep doing that, I'm going to get you. Don't take things that don't belong to you. Listen when someone is talking. Play fair. Admit when you are wrong. You have worked incredibly hard to get here today. At this time, I'd like to present diplomas to my graduating class of 2016. In order for me to not cry throughout the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to try to tell some funny stories. This kid's famous last words are, "Can we get a snack?" And "Will we get extra recess?" Soft-hearted and wants to please. He gets my sense of humor and gives it right back to me. Austin Menard. Loves to write. I have not met many students that try as hard as this young lady. I know that she will get far in life with her work ethic, Misty Butcher. tells me that he doesn't like me, but I know it's not true. Life can be very unfair at times, but there is so much to be joyful about. I'm so proud of you, Levi Campbell. This girl is new to Broadford this year. Absolutely love her. Extremely kind-hearted and bright. Has more potential than she realizes. This is one student I know will be successful at the middle school, Emily Cowan. One of the most creative students I have this year, loves to write stories and impresses her classmates with her artistic talents. One of those girls that's not afraid to get dirty, Hannah Dean. Makes me smile every single day. Not sure if it's always intentional. He's kind of famous in our class for making silly faces. One day we were working in a small group on some particularly difficult math, and I looked over and it looked to me as if Jason was giving the math problem the evil eye. And I asked him if he thought maybe the problem would solve itself, and we just laughed about that. I don't know if we ever figured that problem out. Jason Irvin. This beautiful young lady has shown so much growth this year. She has improved in both math and reading. She really excelled with algebra. Madeline Green. I can say this because I've already told his mom this. He honestly drives me nuts, but is so sweet. I told him today if you bit him, he would probably taste like sugar. Austin said he would try and see. I told him, probably not a good idea. Grant Harvey. One of my girly girls does not like gross things, which is the worst thing for this group of boys to know about you. They really enjoyed grossing her out. I probably traumatized her on career day. One of her sessions was canceled, and I kind of shoved her into the forensic investigator session. Sorry. Kirsten House. This young lady is our mother hen, always helping others. In fact, this morning she was helping Alex with her hair crisis. She's just one of those students you can rely on. I don't know what I would do without her. Joe Long. This one makes me smile because all morning long she kept asking me if I was going to say something about her. In fact, She reviewed with me the things that I said about Jake and Jordan last year. I don't know how many times this year I've said, I wish I could see the world from Reagan's perspective. I imagine it would be full of rainbows, sunshine, and lots of sparkles. I have enjoyed watching her become more confident this year. Watch out, world. Reagan Mullins. This young man is so quiet most days I don't even know he's there. Very shy, but boy is he intelligent. I cannot wait to see how far he goes in life. Skylar Nichols. This boy smiles like he doesn't have a care in the world. He has so many good ideas and so much knowledge in that brain. When he puts his mind to it, he really excels. Caleb Reed. He told me earlier he doesn't give too many hugs. I told him he was just going to have to take it. When I think of this girl, I think of an old soul in a kid's body. It's a compliment, honey, I promise. She's very mature for her age. She tells it like it is, which reminds me of myself. Nothing gets by her. Paige Rodeever. This young man has a creative brain. He is one of the most joyful students in the class. He's worked very hard this year, and I know he will handle middle school like a boss. Garrett Rounds. I have a tremendous amount of respect for this young lady. She knows what she knows. She believes what she believes. She is a leader. Mariah Skipper. This is my flip-flop girl. Adorable and sweet. Miss Flanagan warned me that I would adore her, and I do. Alyssa Schweitzer. This young lady has made quite an impression on me this year. I think she is absolutely stunning on the inside and out. She's so good about taking care of things without being asked. Shannon Uphold. Honoring, jokester. This kid and I have had so many laughs together this year, and I have truly enjoyed him and will miss him tremendously. Quentin Van Gordon. This is my cowboy. I'm convinced this student will be famous one day. Most of you may not know he's a very talented combined carriage driver and has even been featured in published magazines. Good luck in your training in the future, Riley Wilkerson. New to my class, but not to me. I've known her since she was a baby, as part of my family. Extremely intelligent, tremendously talented artist. She told me once that her mom said that she could be anything she wants to be. But she said that's just something parents tell you. They don't really mean it. I assure her that moms and dads really do mean those things. And I do believe that she can absolutely be anything she wants to be. Alexia Wolf. Chandler Wolf is not with us today, but I want to recognize him anyway. He's an extremely hard worker and has shown incredible academic growth this year, and I know he will do great things at the middle school, so we'll congratulate him when he comes back. So this is the student that Miss Craver has been threatening to steal from me all year. He's just so lovable, always willing to try even when it's hard, and who have a positive attitude about it. Quentin Wood. Last but not least, he begged me not to embarrass him too bad. What I love most about this kid is that he has really learned to not take himself so seriously. He knows what his strengths and weaknesses are and is not afraid to laugh at his mistakes. Aiden Wynn. So this is the point where I'd like to give you some advice and some closing remarks. You can look at me, but I might not look at you. Graduation is a time to celebrate lessons learned and adventures taken. It's a time to say goodbye to old friends and the good times you've had. But it's also a beginning, a time to look forward, to set new goals and dream new dreams. You get a fresh start next year. Don't waste it. You get to decide what kind of student and person you want to be. One of my favorite inspirational quotes says, "Always remember that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Make me proud. I believe in you. Good luck next year."
Doing the slide.
We would like to recognize the students for the President's Education Award Program.
So the students that we will be recognizing first are students that had all A's and B's in 4th and 5th grade. Brady Canfield.
Stand up here, Brady. Go down
Brent
to the edge.
Canfield. Culp. Dakota Eichhorn. Taylin Friend. Athena Hefner. Randall James Harless. Briella Hazelwood. Emily Holland. Matthew Jubb. Joshua Kite. Derek Kleppinger. Justin Cope. Juliana Lanchinace. Nicholas Ledford. Brent LeMay. Joel Long. Nathaniel Martin. Noah Martin. Kayla Massey. Emma Michael. Allison Morris. Reagan Mullins. Marguerite Nickel. Gracie Owens. Paige Rudiger. Bella Sisler. Landon Tasker. Let's give these ladies and gentlemen one last round of applause. Thank you. These students are being recognized with the President's Award for Educational Excellence. So they will have a gold seal on their award, and this is because they had straight A's in both 4th and 5th grade. Lauren Bischoff. Anna DeBerry. Aiden DeWitt. Madeline Easterday. Amelia Fitzwater. John Hollingsworth. Alex Hostetler. Nicholas Mayer. Jet Miller. Leah Rinker. Congratulations.
We have one more award before we start our slideshow. And this is the Woodman of the World American History Award. It's always a tough one to give. We have to choose one fifth grader. So we usually try to look at their performance in social studies and history and, people who are interested in historical events and wars and things. So this year, the Woodman of the World American History Award winner is Alex Hofstad.